Welcome to this video. This joint project of the Iowa Legislative Services Agency and Drake University Law Library is intended to teach the public how to find information on the Iowa Legislature website. For additional information, please see the video description. This video introduces the Legislative Document Research Tool, the search engine for the Iowa Legislative site. Legislative Document Research provides a variety of options for searching many kinds of documents, including legislation, current code and administrative code provisions, session laws, and Iowa administrative rulemaking documents. This product works best in one of the following internet browsers: Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Microsoft Edge. If you are using an Apple product, it is recommended that you install and use Google Chrome to use the site as opposed to Safari. The search engine is located on the Publications tab, although there are many places to get to it throughout the Iowa Legislative site. If you use the simple search box in the header and select Publications as the section you are searching, your search results will open in the Legislative Document Research tool. I'm going to click on Publications, but before I use the left-hand navigation to click on Legislative Document Research, note that the header information will change slightly. The FAQ link and simple search boxes will disappear, although the home link, photos, and tabs will remain. In addition to the top banner, the Legislative Document Research page has 4 parts: a top menu of sub-tabs offering different search options, the main search box where you may enter a search term, a left menu offering search options, the Search Within box, and the document viewing area, which is the main portion of the screen. As you can see, initially this offers the ability to browse by category, which will be further discussed later in the video. After we execute a search, the search results will appear in this section. We'll look at each of these sub-tabs starting at the far right. Separate videos cover the search options in more detail. The disclaimer notes that the materials on the legislative site may be unofficial, may contain mistakes, and are not endorsed by members of the Iowa General Assembly. In practice, the information is highly reliable, and some of it, such as the Iowa Administrative Code, has been designated as official. I'm going to close this tab to return to the main Legislative Document Research page, and we'll click on the Search Tools sub-tab. Search Tools provides help documentation to explain how the Legislative Document Research tool works, how to use it, and the type of content it contains. Topic search allows you to find documents that have been tagged with standardized terms, essentially subject headings, that describe their content. All legislative documents, including legislation, Iowa Code, Iowa Acts, Iowa Administrative Code, fiscal and legal publications, have been sorted into these topics. Clicking on a topic will display all results for that topic, regardless of document type. I'm going to return to the initial page that we saw when we entered the Legislative Document Research tool. The category searches offered here are related to the topic searches, with categories being collections of topics organized into broader subject areas. When I click on Agriculture, you can see that category includes documents of all types that are tagged with a variety of topics, all related to the broader category of agriculture. Advanced Search offers a form-based approach to creating a search query. Note that there is also a Search Within box at the left, as on the main search tab. This lets you specify the type of content you want to search. Because there is so much content on the site, using the Search Within feature is a great way to limit your search results if you know the type of material you want. You can use the checkboxes to limit your search to one or more of these broad content types. You can also click the arrow next to each content area to limit to a sub-area. For instance, if you click the arrow in front of legislation, it will allow you to limit your search to a particular legislative session. Clicking on the checkbox in front of legislation will search all legislation for the search term, regardless of General Assembly and session. All legislation results will be labeled with the General Assembly in which they were created. These are point-in-time documents showing how the legislation looked at a given time. Main Search is the default search option, and it provides a simple search box, similar to what you would get if you were searching using the simple search box in the banner elsewhere on the site. However, you have some additional options here. First, directly under the search box, there are two checkboxes where you can limit the content you are searching. By default, the current only and exclude reserved options are both checked. If you uncheck the current only box, your search results will include all content, not just current information. The exclude reserved checkbox should always be selected. This means it will not search empty code chapters or sections that are reserved as placeholders for future content. You can also use the Search Within box to limit the content you are searching from main search. If you do not check anything in the Search Within box, the search engine will search everything listed. Checking one or several of those boxes will limit your search results to only those topics. Thanks for watching. Links to the other videos in this series can be found in the video description.